Hello, Asian server. Wow. That was a great replay there by War278 of the Clan Cats in AWZ113. What a fantastic mastery. Well, we're here today to look at the lower bracket round 1 followed by the finals for the Pro Series event. So looking at how it goes, we're going to be rolling out in about 12 minutes, so we've got plenty of time. The teams we're looking at, they're going to be Team ID against E7 Uprising. The winner of that semi-final will then go in to face Feast Wall Gaming in the finals of the lower bracket, with the winner of that final going on tomorrow to beat Root Nova, or Router Nova, as every good name has taken has told me, in the grand finals already for the Asian Tour, to see who will go ahead and take the grand prize. Stream-wise, well, I'm streaming, and so is Amionet, and you'll find her there. If you click on that link in the tournament streams, that'll wing you across to Amionet's stream, where you can get the season coins. Now, the thing is, you need to have the window open in order to get the coins. It's as simple as that, guys. Doesn't mean to say you have to sit there and carry on watching Amionet, but it'd be good if you did, because we're both streaming the same thing. The difference being, my stream doesn't have any coins, but again, if you log into YouTube, you're not going to get the coins anyway. You need to log into the official portal or go in via the game. If you're going in via the game, go down to tournaments, go to current, click on the Spring Professionals, go to streams, click on Amionet stream there, and that will wing you across to the portal where you need to log in. Alternatively, you can go via the World of Tanks Blitz Asian website, get into there, go to tournament, and again log in and watch it through the portal. That way you'll get the season coins. We're set to have a interesting game today. To be honest with you, E7, they did well, but turned over by Feast, who in turn were then turned over by Route Nova, or Router Nova. So it'd be interesting to see how all this works out. Will Feast get to face Router Nova again, or will it be ID or E7? We will find out in about 5 minutes or so. Maybe. That's 10 minutes before it kicks off, so let's have a look at another replay. Whilst we're waiting, we have plenty of time. Let's go with Critical Hit in the AMX-31 Prot. Very nice little replay this. Good little tank actually, if you've got it. Hello Blown Up. Hello Ty's Turnbull. Hello World of Tanks Blitz Happy. To be fair guys, you're not going to have much work today. I don't think I'm going to get many people viewing my stream because this is not a coin stream, and as Amunet and myself are both doing the same tournament, chances are people are going to be watching Amunet's stream. But we're going to have fun anyway. We're going to see some great gameplay, and we're going to be in a front row seat to see who gets to face off against RN in that grand final tomorrow. Oof. I love it when it says that. They've damaged our viewfinder. Oof. Must admit, I do like this tank. It's not a bad tank at all. If there are any problems on the stream, please let me know, because there is a 5-minute delay and I can't really hear what I'm saying on the stream. Don't know if the microphone's any good, don't know if the sound's any good. So, oh, ammo rack for effect. So please, if there's any issues, please let me know so I can resolve it before we get into the main event in 9 minutes from now. Also, if you've got any decent replays, by all means wing them across to me, either to my Discord server or to my email, because I have got an EU stream tonight, which is a coin stream, and I've got the Asian finals tomorrow, so more the merrier, so to speak. Always need replays, guys. Yeah, I'll pick that one up in a minute, Blown Up, don't stress. Panzer 2J. A tank that some people have said recently are not very good. I think it was Meadsy actually. Worst tank in the game or something? I don't know. From my own personal view, I think the worst tank in the game is the VK168, but that's just my personal opinion because I don't like it. Because I think its armour is pants. That, however, is now one of the best tanks in the game, that Jagdtiger. Fantastic time. Hello, World of Tanks Blitz. Nizkayundan of the clan Relic, I believe. Hello, you. Hope everything's going well. Hope I pronounced your name properly. I'm just out of interest, guys. Just put you in the picture. I am probably one of the worst pronunciators of names, etc., etc. So forgive me in advance, because I will get a lot of the names of the clans, of the players in the clans today wrong, especially E7, who like to mem their names a lot. So it'll be interesting to see what their mems are going to be today. We've got about 7 minutes before kickoff. Like I said, there is a 5-minute delay, guys, so I apologise for that in advance. Well, Water Tanks Blitz, Nizkayundan, and Dan, if you send me the link, then I can probably find you. But I won't be doing it right now, because obviously we're about to do all this. So it's a great game. Look at him toying with the waffle tractor. Oh, the waffle tractor misses. The T90 tuner comes in to give him a smack as well. This is fantastico stuff. Booyah! 3 kills. 4,558 damage so far. Just the baby mouse left. Hello, baby mouse. You can side on. I can smack you side on, says says the AMX. Very nice game. Oh, it's Critical Hit. I forgot it was Critical Hit. Very good player. On the EU server. Not gonna smack him that way though. Get round the back though. Yeah, poor Malshan. It's all over. Kill number 4. Oof. 4,872 damage. Can only be a mastery. And it was indeed. And as you can see there, it was actually 5,012 damage because one of them did not register because it was a blind shot. Lovely. Critical hit of vibes. Nice clan. So let's see how many minutes we've got before we kick off. We got 4 minutes, so we should have had the invite. We have not had the invite. There's the invite. We will go into the room in a couple of moments. Hello, Jaunt Visser. How are you doing? Hello, Kareem. Thank you, Kareem, for the kind comments. Jory of R2K has joined us as well. Hello, Jory. Hope you guys are having a nice afternoon. So we got time. Oh, we got plenty of time. So, ID are already jumping in. I'm going to ready up because that way I don't noob out, which is what I do a lot. There's a 5-minute delay, so there's no danger of any stream sniping. And as you can see, Amunet is already in the room. Yay! And here comes E7 with their mems. I'm not going to even talk about what the teams are doing at the moment because as you can see, they're not lined up yet. We're rolling out in a best of 7. First map is going to be Winter Malinovka. It's always an interesting map. A lot of teams struggle with it. For example, on the EU server, Raid, this is one of their Achilles heels, oddly enough. Raid do struggle on Winter Malinovka. And the other day, we saw a couple of teams on the EU server, a couple of top teams on the EU server actually struggling as well. Endgame being one of them. So it does get interesting in that respect. It's always a tricky map. Do they go to the middle or do they go to the A cap with their heavies going to the C cap? It's always a tricky one for the guys in the pro teams to work out nicely. We are set to have some good stuff here. We've got about 3 minutes to go, as you can see there with the timer. So there's plenty of time for the teams to get in. They're memming around at the moment, which is all good. As you can see, most of E7 are called Maddox, who is the clan lead of Feast, by the way. So they've been memming Maddox and spamming his name. Hello, Martin Prince. How are you? Hello, Eamon Ra. Hello. You're not going to hear any of that until about 5 minutes from now, so I apologise in advance. So E7 is going to be difficult because we've got Maddox and Maddox and Medux and Midix and Modux and Mudux and Megstix. They're basically called Maddox because that's what they've done. E7 have been doing that for the last couple of games, to be fair. So no idea. It's not going to be the easiest thing to commentate on. I'm just going to be saying Maddox a lot for E7. ID is still faffing around at the moment, working out what to do, so we'll see. So E7 and the numerous Maddoxes have readied up, so they haven't readied up fully yet because a few of the Maddoxes are now not readied up, but Maddoxes are in the room. Oh, that's a lot of Maddoxes, yeah? Unbelievable, really. They've got a minute and a half to go, so there's plenty of time. Now, Maddox and his many clones, they're just trolling at the moment, guys, so you have to bear with them. Same as ID are trolling as well. They've all jumped back into the queue. It's going to be difficult to commentate E7, let's be fair, when they're all called Maddox. Oh my giddy aunt. Why they do this? Well, only they know. I would like to ask Maddox why they're spamming him, but hey, these things, they do happen. ID have now jumped in, so looking at ID going out on Winter Malinovka, they are going from the North spawn. That is Allah, the man, the myth, the legend, the only one rolling swarm. Whereas E7 are going from the South spawn. Looking at ID, we've got Campon in a Sheridan, Gayam in a 113, LA in an IS4, Linked in an IS4, Plo in a mouse. I call him Plo because I'm absolutely awful at pronouncing his name. Radioactive in a mouse. And LDS, or is it IDS in a 113? I think it's LDS actually, in a 113. That to me is looking like it's going to be a middle of the map strat, possibly with the Sheridan dropping down to spot at the A cap. Moving over to E7, we've got Maddox in a 50. Another Maddox in IS4, another Maddox in a Sheridan, another Maddox in IS4, another Maddox in a Sheridan, another Maddox in IS4, and another Maddox in a 50. So that's going to be an interesting one, probably middle of the map. So let's wait and see what's going on. We are rolling out here for the semi-final lower bracket. Whoever wins the first 4 games gets to the final of the lower bracket later on today. The winner of which will go into the grand final, which is tomorrow. So, let's see. Let's get up high straight away into the back and see if our predictions were right. Well, Campon is not dropping down to the A cap, but the Sheridan of Medics of E7 is. The rest of ID, as predicted, are going straight towards the C cap. I thought they were going to go B cap, but the C cap it is, with Campon going to the B cap to try and spot. And we have numerous Maddoxes of E7 also getting around the C cap. Campon there gets really trolled. Campon is in a world of pain, as you can see, smacked by almost every member of E7. Now they're all lining up. We got Maddox there. Yeah, one of them popping down into the A cap. So ID are going to start getting the points first. As you can see, poor old Campon has had to get out there. LA is making a push round. In fact, the whole of ID is making a push round. They're trying to take out the IS4 of Maddox. Yeah, that's right. But another Muddux is coming in to try and help out. The other Mudduxes and Maddoxes and Middixes are moving around to take out the Mouses. There goes Maddox in the IS4. So First Blood, but Campon has gone. First Blood did go to ID, but LDS is looking worse for wear. LDS goes down. ID have now lost 2. They're in danger. Radioactive is now in danger. Radioactive is being focused, but Middix is gone. But Radioactive is also down. ID are in trouble. You can see here, you've got a Sheridan of Moddux trying to take out LA. Muddux, the other Muddux, whoever, is coming in to help out with LA. There goes LA. It's 3 against 4. It's basically now a brawl. ID are in trouble. They're looking to try and get linked out or Gayam. The MX-50 is Medics. Oh, here comes Moddux. Gayam is in trouble now. They're focusing Gayam. Gayam goes down. There's only Lynx and Plo left. They're looking to get after Plo by looks on it. Lynx is trying to come in to help out by taking one of the tanks, but Muddux, Plo's about to go. There goes Plo. We have just got Linked left. Linked knows it's all over for him. He's doing his best though. We're going to stay with him. Let's have a look at the bird's eye view. And there goes Linked. So, E7 with the multiple clones of Maddox take the first game. As you can see, Maddox did really well. A lot of damage by Maddox. He did 18,500 compared to ID, who only churned out 10,000. They lost Campon very early. He went round to that C cap and didn't expect the entire team to be there. That was just unlucky. So now we're going to switch spawns with Maddox of E7 going out on the north spawn and ID on the south spawn. Looking at the teams, Maddox are, wow, we got a Sheridan, an IS4, a 121, another IS4, another Sheridan, and 2 more IS4s. Switching over to ID, Campon in a T22, Gayam in an E5, LA in a 268, Linked in an IS7, Plo in a mouse, Radioactive in a mouse, and LDS in a 215B. So quite a few hull down tanks there. They may be going to the B or A cap. No lights, however, but they have got that fast tank, particularly in the T22. Two Sheridans still for E7 and a shed load of IS4s. So the Sheridans in the 121, they may be looking to drop down. We just don't know at this stage. It's always difficult to try and predict what these guys are going to do. I mean, the pro guys, they do lots of different things. They have lots of different strats. They have lots of different meta for the spawn points and the maps. We can only try and predict, but hey. We've got to find out in about 5 or so seconds. ID will be looking to try and bounce back. Winter Melanovka is a tricky map, to be fair. It's one of those maps that if you do spawn from the north spawn, yeah, wow. It's easier, so to speak, some would say. Well, I don't know if that's true, but I do know that a lot of teams falter on this map. It doesn't suit all the teams. Either way, let's get up high into the back and see what we're going to do. So, we've got the T22 and the 215B heading to the left, and Modux in the Sheridan of E5 E7 is heading over there, along with Mudvux, or whatever, Maddox, and the other Sheridan keeping on. Campon is going down. Rest of the team are heading towards the BC area just to try and hold fire. You can see the IS4s of E7 are going towards the C. At least 3 of them are. One of them, which is another Maddox, is just holding back, covering the B cap. So Campon drops into A, and the IS4s of E7, the numerous Maddoxes, are dropping into C. Plo is the lone man here in the mouse. You can see there, big rotation by E7 coming all the way round to the C cap. They're going to push Plo. He's going to be in trouble here. He needs support. You got Gayem and the 268 of LA there. But Plo is going to be in a bit of trouble. He's facing off against 3 IS4s. The 2 Sheridans, you can see, are trying to come round as well with another IS4. They're pretty much covered. It's just Plo here who's in trouble. He's going to have to try and fend off these 3. Middix is really giving him a hard time. The Object 268 there of LA is trying to cover, but it's not easy. You can see he's loading. And already Campon in the T22 is down. We're going to stay with this one for the moment. Then we're going to shoot over. They're going to take out Plo. Plo is going to go. Plo goes. So now we've got this one in the middle. The Sheridan of another Maddox is in trouble. Gayam is giving another Maddox in the E4R time, along with Radioactive. But Plo's gone down. Campon's gone down. They need to get tanks out. They need to get rid of this IS4 if they can. The Object 268 is now in serious trouble, and there he goes. So no point going over there. It's 3 on 5. You can see that they need to try and get these tanks out the game. They're heading for the IS4s. Gayam trying to take out... Oh, there goes one Maddox in an IS4. Can they get rid of the other Maddox in the other IS4? Gayam is trying to focus him. Gayam is now not hauled down, and the Sheridan takes him. I don't know where Audi S is in the FV. Oh, here he comes. Audi S is trying to help out. Trying to take out Mud. I'm going to not focus on Radioactive in the mouse at the moment. He's got a lot of hit points. We got plenty of time to watch him. LDS is coming in to take out Mudux. Mudux goes. It's 2 on 2, and the Sheridans are all both one-shots. Oh, great shot by LDS. Now they're going to push the other medics. Or Maddox, I don't know. Radioactive, but... Oh, and another great shot there. So, Team ID, turn it around. Level the series. 1-all. As you can see there, Maddox really needed to pull his finger out. Really good stuff. Modux and the Sheridan doing the lion's share of the work. The IS4s pushed nicely, taking out Plo and LA. Again, Campon going down rather early, but sterling work by LDS and Radioactive. We're now going to switch to Alpenstadt with ID on the North Spawn. Again, as per the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Rolling Swarm. E7 on the South Spawn. Looking at the teams, Campon in a T22, Gayam in a T22, Ale in a Ho-Ri, Linked in an IS4, Plo, Radioactive in LDS in a Mouse. That is looking pretty much like it's going to be a B and potentially a C strat, although I don't know. Looking at E7, we've got an E100, an IS4, a 268, a Mouse, a Sheridan, another E100, and a Backchat. So I'm expecting the Sheridans and the Backchats to run around and try and cap out everywhere. I'm trying to think. I mean, the T22 doesn't have great gun depression. In fact, none of those tanks have great gun depression, so I don't think ID will be going to the A cap. They're more likely to be going to the C cap. Whereas the Backchat and the Sheridan would be of E7 would be happy going to the A cap, with the rest of their team, the Mouse, the E100s, and the IS4s heading towards the centre of the town. However, like I say, you can't really predict what these guys are going to do. We're going to find out in a moment. Ooh, Halpenstadt. Tricky map. Especially, again, uneven spawns, and ID have got the better of the spawns, to be fair. If you go Hull down, I mean, Hull down, this is a great side because you can really cover the A and the B cap from this side. But we will find out in about 5 seconds what these guys are going to do. So getting up high, and they are going to go to the A cap. That has surprised me with the... unsurprisingly, the Mouses are going to head towards the centre of the city. The Sheridan and the Backchat are heading to C, with the E100s and the IS4s again heading to the city. We're going to get over here, though, because we can see Campon is going to drop down straight away into the A cap. He's not going to mess around. And Modux already, with the Backchat and the Sheridans, getting into the C. There's no point being over at the A cap. We're not going to see much. You've got the Mouses here of ID, just readying up for that B cap to pop. And you can see the T22s are probably going to do a fast flank round all the way down to the spawn point. The Backchat and the Sheridan are anticipating that and are rotating slightly along with an IS4. Oh no, the Sheridan's changed his mind. He's come back. The E100s are going to probably try and drop into the B cap. They are worried. They know that the Mouses are going to be there. They have spotted LDS. LDS gets a good shot in though. Now here come the rest of the Mouses. Oh, that was good cover there by Muddux in the E100. Plo is moving inexorably towards the B cap. Radioactive and LDS are covering. There we go. Let's get over there, though. There's going to be a hold fire here at the moment. Looking at the T22s at Campon and Gayam, they are coming round the fast flank. They were trying to push that Backchat, but he, with his speed, has got out there. Now we need to get back over here to the B cap because this is where the tussles are. There are shots going in at the moment. You can see that E7 do have, or did have, they haven't now, or they still have, they do have the advantage on hit points, and they do have the advantage on cap points. Just keep an eye, all the T22 of Campon is rotated right the way round to here, with an E4 of Maddox is trying to come down to try and see what he can do. He knows the T22's there, gets a shot in, but it misses. There are shots going in left, right, and centre, but nobody's really putting any pain on anybody now. E7 do still have the advantage on hit points over ID, but there's only 5 points in it. Campon is now pushing right round to the C cap, along with Radioactive is trying to cover this edge. Campon is going to try and take C, which is a really bold move and very good move indeed. Really good strat. You can see there, he takes it. He gets smacked by Muddux in the E100 for his troubles, though. I'm going to leave him get back round in and see what these two mouses of Plo and LDS are going to do. Not much at the moment. They're being pummeled a little bit. Modox and the Sheridan is looking to get round to the A cap. So the A cap is now going to go. ID have just taken the lead on points. Now it's even Stevens with the A cap being taken. Tanks need to be taken, however. We've got Gayem here in the T22 coming in to try and help out, but the A cap is gone. We're going to roll out with Gayem for the moment because he's going to push the bat chat. He's not going to push the bat chat. I thought he was. He's not, but he's going to drop into the A cap in any event. He's not going to jump into the A cap. Now, Maddox in the IS-4 could be in trouble here. Campon is certainly getting smacked around a bit, but Radioactive in the mouse has come in to help out. You can see here, they are trying to force something with the IS-4 here, but he's got support from another IS-4 and the Sheridan. Radioactive does put a big one in. Campon is looking very, very bad, though. He's gone. That has given E7 the advantage. Linked is coming in to help try and take out the E4. Sorry, the IS4. Laudius has gone down. We're trying to stay with these, but these, at the moment, Plo is about to go. Plo goes. It's looking totally in favour. Radioactive is also gone. This is looking like it's going to be one for E7, unfortunately. Gayam there, really in trouble. And it's all over. E7 take it. That was interesting strat on both teams. You can see that again, Campon going down very quickly. E7 really doing fantastic stuff. Great strat. Picked their meta well from this spawn point. Just unlucky. I mean, 15,000 compared to 8,500. That's big damage numbers. So we're going to switch spawns. Team ID now on the south spawn. E7 on the north spawn. Looking at ID. Campon and Gayam, no change in the T22s. LA, Linked, Plo are all in IS4s. Radioactive in a mouse, an LDS, potentially in E5. Looking at E7, we have a Sheridan, an IS4, a 268, another Sheridan, an IS4, a 113, and a Foch in a... There, that's nice. So, Plo has gone to an E5. He's dropped out the IS4. That would be looking like they're going to go hull down, either to the C cap or the A cap. No TD this time. 2 TDs for E7, which is an interesting one. Probably going to be looking at trying to cover the A and the B and the C caps at the same time. They can get somewhere nice, maybe with the Foch moving into the centre, with the 268 covering from the back. Again, it's difficult to call. Looking at the setup there, T22, that's looking like it probably an A and a B strat for Team ID, potentially. Whereas Uprising, well, they've got a lot of mobility and a lot of DPM there. They're not going to be looking to get brawling in the centre. Mouse Radioactive, well, he's probably going to go to the centre. We just do not know as of yet. But we will find out in about 5 to 10 seconds. Although from this angle, the E5s can go hull down overlooking the B cap to make sure nothing comes in there, to be honest with you. And they can get down into the dip around by the C cap to make sure nothing comes in there as well. But I would predict that they would be going to the A cap. Let's get up and to the back and see. And yeah, they are. It's an A cap strategy with the lone mouse of Radioactive heading for the centre. You can see ID here are moving that way. Oh, the Sheridan's been spotted, but he also spots up the T22, so they know that there's going to be a movement towards this cap. E7, the Foch and the 268 overlooking the cap. Oh, good shot in there onto the first Sheridan. Oh, and onto the 113. This is good stuff. It's going to be a bit of a brawl. I'm not going to even bother looking at the IS4 and the mouse that are going to brawl at the B cap. There is a bit of a push now by ID, trying to get those all-down tanks into good positions. The Sheridans are in trouble, as you can see. Campon again is in trouble. He's really being focused. Can they get rid of the 113? Yes, they do. So first blood does go to ID. They're trying to push through. The next one to go is going to be the Sheridan. But he manages to avoid the danger. But no, he doesn't. The mouse focuses him down. So now they've lost 2 tanks. Now they're also pushing on the 268. Gayam is pushing in. Gayam gets the kill. The other Sheridan is looking to try and get Campon. He gets Campon. Can the E5 of LDS rectify that? Oh, but they've lost 4 tanks now of E7. They're trying to get Plo. He's going for Plo. He gets Plo. He is a one-shot, however. Now they're looking at trying to get rid of the IS-4. We got LA and Linked pushing on the IS-4. Gayam is going to try and chase down the Sheridan, I believe. That's a big roll into the IS-4. Yes, Gayam is looking to try and take the Sheridan out the way. Radioactive is coming in to help as well. Oh, the IS-4 is looking like he's worse for wear. He's going to go, and he goes. What's going on with this Sheridan? There he goes. He's down. Oh, there goes Linked in the IS-4, but it's only 1 tank left. It's the IS-4 of Maddox. A clone, Maddox. And it's all over. So, from that spawn point, ID turn it around. Really good stuff. 15,700 to the 10,200. So, leveled again. Wowzers. We're now going to switch to Desert Sands. E7 on the north spawn, ID on the south spawn. Again, this is another map that does cause problems with some teams. Majority of the time we have big brawls around the A cap, with the heavies going towards that B cap area. Looking at the way they're lining up at the moment, E7 have got a Sheridan, an IS-4, a 121, an IS-4, another Sheridan, another IS-4, and another 121. That is suggesting to me that they're looking to go down with the IS-4s along the railway lines down towards the bridge area, with the 121s and the Sheridan heading towards that A cap. Looking at ID, Campon in an IS-7, Gam in a T-22, LA in an IS-4, Linked in an IS-7, Plo in an IS-4, Radioactive in a T-22, and LDS in a 113. That to me is not looking like an A strat at all. That's looking more B and C. But we will find out in about 30 seconds. Oops, I will try and enlarge the minimap without breaking anything. Because I tend to break everything when I touch anything. So, level pegging, don't forget guys, it's best of 7, so it's the first of 4 wins, and at the moment it's pretty even Stevens, which is fantastic stuff. Can ID capitalize on their win, or will E7 turn it back around again? There, I've done that for you. So let's get up high and to the back and see what we're doing. Well, they are going to the A strat, and they are going down the tracks for overlooking the B. I didn't expect that, to be fair, from ID. I expected it definitely by E7, and they have not disappointed. Although they're dropping straight into the B cap, so let's get over there. I'm not going to, because we got the IS-7s here of Linked and Campon pushing down hard. They're going to run straight into those IS-4s, and they do. And don't forget, there's a Sheridan back here. The 112s are now getting out there. Gam is dropped in the T-22, but the brawl is going to be in this middle area, which is normal. Campon again is in trouble. Campon is in serious trouble. He's a one-shot. Campon's trying his hardest to get out there, but he doesn't. So Campon is down very quickly. But look at this. You've got the 113s and the IS4s here trying to push down. One of the Maddox is down in the 121s. That's over there with the IS7 and the T22 mediums. Well, we're going to stay here. Here comes the Sheridans. Trying to push through on the 113 and the IS4. They do have numbers. It is 4 against 3. That's a great shot in from the back. Now it's 5 against 3. They're looking to get rid of one of these focus fire, these IS4, but they lose. LDS in the 113. Can they get rid of the IS4? Here's a one shot. Yes, they do. Now it's a brawl onto the bridge. Trying to play with it. Another IS4 is a one shot. No, he's a two shot. Are they going to be able to get rid of him? Yes, they do. There he goes. Now we got the Sheridans here in trouble. Gayam again in the T22, pushing hard. At the moment, ID do have the advantage. Another IS4. Is he going to go down? T22 is radioactive in Link there. Who's going to go first? Is it Link to the IS4? It's the IS4. Now we're going to get back over to Gayam. Gayam doing sterling work in this T22 here, trying to get down, but the 121 takes him out. It's now... Oh, they're going to run around the map. LA, they've got the points, they've got the hit points, and they've got the guns. Radioactive is looking for that Sheridan. Let's stay around here for the moment. Radioactive is going to chase down, and he gets him. So it's just Sheridan and 121 left. They're going to focus this 121, get him out of the game. He is more of a threat than the Sheridan, oddly enough, because of the reload times. Radioactive is giving the Sheridan a hard time, though. The 121 is now a one-shot, and he goes. It's just the Sheridan left. Or was left. Radioactive taking it out. Really good stuff there by the two T22s. You can see there, Radioactive knocking out 4,224 damage. Campon again going down very quickly. Gayam doing some great stuff, but really good focus fire there by Team ID. Didn't really come according to plan for E7, but they are on this spawn point next. So, Team ID, a whisker away from winning. E7, however, they may have the favoured spawn at this stage. They can turn it around, level it up, and take it to a decider. So, looking at E7, they've already read it up. We've got a Sheridan, an E5, an IS4, another E5, another Sheridan, another IS4, and a 121. Looking at ID, Campon in an IS4, Gayam in a T22, LA in an IS4, Linked in an IS7, Plo in an IS4, Radioactive in an IS4, and LDS in a 113. That is looking like, well, it's very heavy, isn't it? That's looking like it will be moving towards the B, maybe C this time. But like I keep saying, you never really call it. Looking at E7, hold down tanks there and some fast tanks. That's looking at an A and a B strat, to be fair. But I keep saying, they take you by surprise, these guys. They have different strats for different maps, for different meta. Oh, it can be. It's interesting. Let's put it that way. So, ID, one away from getting to that final. E7, wow, they've got to pull their socks up, let's be honest. The Maddox clones, can they turn it back? Can they level it up? Take it to the decider? ID will be looking at the bit between their teeth here, back-to-back wins. They will be looking to capitalise. E7, they will be looking to pick themselves up after back-to-back losses. We will find out in 5 seconds who and what is going to happen. So let's get up high into the back. And ID, as predicted, apart from even Gayam is coming in, they are going for the A and the B strat. Sorry, the C and the B strat. Whereas E7 are going all the way to A and A. I expected that. This is oh, that's a big roll. Campon again is absolutely getting smacked. So they've taken the C cap. Now they're going to roll into the B cap, try and take the B cap, get up on cap points, which they will do. They'll take the B cap unless they can't shoot all of them, so they can't reset the cap. They're trying to shoot all of them, but the cap is taken. So advantage does go to ID. Now all they need to do is sit back and defend. Although there are some great shots going in from E7. Looking at E7, they've taken all the ridges. That's a big roll into the Sheridan there. So E7 have taken the ridges, but they do now know that they have got no choice. They will have to push at some stage. And it's just where that push will come. You can see that linked in Gayam over there, and the IS-7 and T-22 are covering that flank. But there's nothing really covering this flank. Radioactive is there. Now the E5s are moving around to this flank. Radioactive is moving back. E7 are lining up down this flank rather than the other flank. It's pretty unprotected by ID, with the exception of Radioactive. This could be where the push comes. Although, and there goes a Sheridan straight over the ridge already. Trying to put shots in. Pushing on Radioactive. But now he's in trouble. He can't really move. Now he's getting shots coming across the other side. The E5s are now pushing over, along with the IS-4. The 121 is also coming in. They are bleeding, however, with this push. They are bleeding, but they may have ID slightly on the back foot here. They are rotating round to the C-cap. ID are moving through the middle. The C-cap is protected, but by a 113 of LDS, who is going to get swamped by a lot of E7 very, very quickly. And there we go. All ID needed to do was protect their caps. Now they've lost a tank. They are up on points, but they're going to lose a cap. They are taking the A cap, however. Okay, well, that took me by surprise. I'll be perfectly honest with you. C-cap has now gone to E7. Now they can try and get into the B-cap, which they're trying to do. Is this a really good strat from ID? They're at 900 points. Okay, they've lost a tank, but look, the Sheridan and the E5. Oh, that's gonna hurt. E7, that's going to hurt them. Let's get up here quickly. The Sheridans are moving in to try and take out Radioactive, along with the 121. 999 roll there. Oh, there goes Radioactive. LDS is also gone. We saw that earlier. Now the IS-4s are pushing through. That's 955. Can ID hold on? Yes, they can. Wow. They took out the Sheridan. Oh, it's all over. ID get it. Oof. Now, I thought that was an interesting strat. I thought ID were just going to sit back and let E7 come in, but they didn't. They pushed right through, and you know what? That was really, really, really good stuff. E7 really didn't do anything wrong. Let's be fair, but what a strat by ID. I mean, fantastic. The way they moved all the IS-4s back into the desert, left the C-cap vulnerable, allowed E7 to roll into that C-cap. Poor old LDS was basically the sacrificial lamb, but what a strat. I mean, I really like that. I really liked that strat. It took me completely by surprise. Never seen anybody do that, to be honest with you, and really, really impressive. So, ID are going to go through. We're rolling out in about 36 minutes. As you can see here, it's going to be ID against Feast. Ooh. Unbelievable. Who would have said that? So, let's have a look at some replays. Nice, I see Jory in the chat. I'm pretty sure I got one from Jory. Yes, I have. STB1. Haha. Just enjoy Jory rolling out in the STB-1. A lovely tank, by the way. Very nice tank indeed. I'm still getting over that strap by ID. I mean, I thought that was a fantastic game. I'm just looking at YouTube because I was on 5 minutes ahead, and just watching it here. The way they rotate straight back into the desert, suckering E7 in. That's a fantastic strategy. Really was fantastically done. And they left that flank open. Really good stuff. I really like that strat. Very nicely done. Good stuff there by Jory. Yeah, it wasn't a spoiler. You could see from the points that they were going to win, to be honest with you. Oh, look at that, Jory. Just shy of 7,000. More interestingly, is 4 zeros on the other side. Oof, that's gotta hurt. Have a look at the deal for real. It wasn't a spoiler. It wasn't a spoiler, guys. This is the deal for real, the deal for real. Rolling out in the T62A. I do like the T62A, but I do prefer the Object 140. Don't know why, it's the same blimmin' tank, to be honest. But it just feels... that 1 degree of gun depression on the 140 does make a big difference, to be fair. But the T62A is still a really, really, really good tank. So we're now waiting for the final, which is going to be Feast against ID. Which, interestingly, was played the other day. Oddly enough. That was the round 1 in the upper bracket. Feast versus ID. Ba, 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 ba. So after this replay, we'll check to see the timings. I think we've still got about 20 odd minutes to go before the final, which will be Feast against ID. Both teams looking to secure that place in tomorrow's grand final against Route Nova, which I'm told by every who is a German that it should be Router, as in the German for red, but I don't know. Who knows? Only they know. Only RN know if it's the German for red or if it's Route Nova or Router Nova. It's not bad stuff here. I played in a live stream last night and my toonmate went out in a T62A and got a very nice mastery, in fact. I think he was in the T62A, pretty sure he was. I'm not sure. Now he's up to 4,600. Allegedly, but it may. Oh, look at this IS-8. Goodbye, IS-8. Goodbye, IS-8. Oh no, left him on 19 hit points. Oof. Oh, he sets him on fire at the same time, but he kills him just before the fire takes effect. Gets a wow deserved. I think it's 4,922. Wow deserved mastery. Really, really good stuff. That was the deal for real on the NA server, I believe. Let's have a look at the timings. Yeah, we've got 24 minutes left, and here's the chart. Looking at the matches. Ooh, it's going to be this one here, Feast against ID, in 25 minutes. It always seems to take longer in Asia for some reason. Don't know why. So let's go back. Oh, as you're in there, oops. That's what I meant. It was the other way round. I meant the other way. I did mean the other way. I meant the 140 has less gun depression, and the T62 I meant to say makes a difference. But I don't know. The Object 140 still seems to get play. Seems to be better. I don't know. Maybe it's just in my mind. Maybe it's just one of those things. It's like lots of things. I mean, I hate the E5. Absolutely hate it in random play, etc. But love it in tournaments. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Yeah, I do have a habit of repeating myself. You try talking non-stop for over 2 hours. It's a pain in the backside. And I have to try and remember every single blimmin' tank in the game, which is a nightmare as well. It's my memory's not that good. I'm getting old now. Dementia's setting in, guys. As Homer Simpson says, the more you learn, when you learn new stuff, it pushes more important stuff out the back of your head. That's a good bounce from the Wotb tractor there. Oops. Yes, E7 are out. So the next final is going to be the lower bracket, but it's also to determine who comes third, realistically. It's like the third place playoffs. Good shot, oops, on the M48 pattern there. Yeah, but no, Gigabyte, you've got to remember, the meta has changed this season. They wouldn't have taken that many mouses last season. But with the increase in the HP, then yeah, they are going to take mouses. I mean, 3,000 hit points. Take 4 mouses. That's a lot of hit points, guys. Yeah, I thought RM was Japanese, but but somebody's telling me, like I said, every good name is taken is telling me. I know. Yeah, so like I just said in the chat, I mean, every good name is taken pulled me up on it yesterday and said, no, 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 it's Rauter, as in the German for red. And I said, I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure they're not using German. I'm pretty sure it's not a German name. But he was absolutely convinced. So I thought, okay, maybe. And as the limit in my Japanese is things like konnichiwa, arigato, hoi, domo. I don't know. I have no idea how they say oroto. Maybe it's rota nova. I don't know. I don't know. Oops, I killed you. Well played there. Great mastery in the E75. 5,675 damage, 3 kills. Did you carry the team? Yes. Sterling work by the T49 and the T28. Booyaka. We should have about 20 minutes to go now. Oof. 17 minutes. Time for even more replays. Yay. I hear you all say. What else we got? Seen that. Oh, let's have a look at the Ting Goes in the IS-7. Rolling out with a really good YouTuber, Soft Rescue, who's just shy of 20,000 subs. And as you can see, they've got Papasten of Legion on the other side. Some good players there from EU. This is the Ting Goes, who is a nice player, by the way. Rolling out with Soft Rescue. Yes, me and the E5, we don't get on. We just don't get on. Except in tournaments. In tournaments, we get on fine. Yes, we do. In random game mode and in ratings battles, we just do not see eye to eye. Now, I used to think the IS-7 was a bit pants, but I tell you what, Ting got me back into it, and he said, you know, give it another go. And you know, I think the IS-7's a great tank, really underestimated. And I rolled out in it quite a lot recently, since the update. And well, I started rolling out a bit just before the update, when it got its just as it got its HP buff. And you know, it surprised me. Okay, the gun can be a pain in the backside sometimes, because you've got a Russian gunner, and it all depends how much vodka he's taken. But generally speaking, it's a nice tank. It's a pretty good gun when the Russian gunner's awake. It's got a very nice turn of speed, and it's got really trolly armor, and it does dish out a fair amount of damage. I do like it. I mean, look at that, it's just blocked 800 there from a Jaegeru, because it is trolly. It's got no gun depression, but it's got one hell of a turret. That was a great shot there. I don't know, I'll check that out in a minute, Nub, actually. Let's see if third place does get anything. Oh, look at this IS-7 pushing. Oh, look, bouncing everything. 1700 bounced already. This is what you can do in an IS-7. Don't angle it like that, though. Lower plate, goodbye. Oh, it left him on next to no hit points. What's that, 45 hit points? Here comes T92. Who's he going to... Oh, another big bounce. You'll take one from the IS-7 to get rid of him. Bouncy, bouncy. 2,752 taken out. 2,200 bounced. And another bounce. You just can't get through the side of an IS. Not since they've lowered the pen values a little bit on that T92. It's very difficult to pen now, the IS-7, the T92. Which is not a bad thing. I mean, it's got some great side armor. Oh, and Soft Rescue No, it wasn't Soft Rescue. It was Eric comes to the rescue of Ting. Soft Rescue is down. He's down. Damn it, down. Ting's trying to make out with a rock. Don't know why he did that. It's 3 on 2. No, it's 3 on 1. Ting has 813 hit points. Oof. Somebody's calling him a camper. I don't know how they can say Ting is camping, but there we go. Stranger things have happened, to be fair. So, what can Ting do? 3,246 damage, 2,770 blocked. He's only got 1 kill. Ooh. This could go either way. Hello, E100. What a shot into the side of the E100's turret there. Nicely played, Tingus. Angles up nicely, making sure the E100 can't pen him. Great into the lower plate there. E100 has now spotted him, but he bounces. 3,410 blocked. E100 is trying to get out of there. Can he see that cheek if he changes it onto 8? Oh, that's a miss. Didn't want that, to be fair. Still got somebody on the base. It's probably that mouse. It's certainly not the E100. It's certainly not the Jaegeru. I don't read it late. You just hear it late. Oh, it's a Mao Shen. Is it Mao Shen? Mushen? I don't know. Baby mouse. Let's call it that. But it's not really the baby mouse, because that's now the V. There's a baby mouse, which is the VK and the VK100 and the VK168. So it's basically juvenile mouse. Oh, the E100's trying to drop on the Ting. Ting can't get the gun up. Maybe he can. Maybe he can't. No, he can't. But that's a big mistake by the E100. When he gets a shot in, leaves Ting on 175 hit points. But Ting should be able to finish the E100 off here. Yes, he does. Now the mouse. Baby mouse. Juvenile mouse. Adolescent mouse. Whatever. Oh, this is brilliant stuff. Look at this. Brawl, brawl, brawl. There goes the juvenile mouse, adolescent mouse, whatever you want to call it. Trying to angle up, trying to side scrape off the back of the mousy mouse. Little mouse, baby mouse, adolescent mouse, juvenile mouse, kid mouse. Oh, 213 hit points left. Can he do it? Can he clobber off it? Is he going to angle too much? Is he going to be HE'd? Can he get... Oh! 6,468 and dished out 3,870 pounds. Almost did it. Was a defeat. What a fantastic game that was. Oh, Tingus. And did it with their hands tied behind their back. 2 zeros there from the 215p and the 704. Ting did really well. Eric did okay. Soft Rescue in the bat chat dishing out some decent damage there. Very lucky for Jagpanzer E100. What a game. Love that game. How many minutes we got? 9 minutes. Have we got a replay that we can do no longer than 5 minutes? Oof. We've seen that. Oh, we haven't seen critical hit in the 121B. 5 minutes. Let's go for the critical hit in the 121B. And that will bring us nicely to the final. Whilst I sup my coffee. Oh, I can't. I've drank all my coffee. Disappointing, eh? Oof. I was looking forward to drinking some coffee. It's very true, it's not an IS-4 nub, but it is a nice tank. I do like the IS-7, to be fair. But I do like the 121B as well, to be fair. Ooh, lovely stuff. At least in the next game we get to see a real Maddox. Who does play for Feast. Team captain as well. Unlike the clone Maddoxes of E7. Yes, there were. Oof. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, that's a proper mouse. Not a baby mouse. That's a full adult mouse. Mm-hmm. This should lead us nicely to the final. So we finish this game and the final should be up and running and ready. Tournament room open. Oh, that poor Sheridan. Just getting bullied. Why are you bullying me? Now the mouse is going to be bullied. Bully the mouse. Bully, bully, bully. Oh, Progetto. Hello, Progetto. Oh, no pen. Bully the mouse. bully the mouse. Get the gun down. Hiya, baya, kaka. T-57 Heavy coming in to help out. Oh, the mouse may back away into the wrong side here. There you go. Boom. Mousey goes. T-57 Heavy. Oh, that's a good bounce. Needed that double bounce. Dished out 5,400, bounced 1,520. Can the the 57 Heavy's on a reload. Tries to get an HE into the tailpipe, but doesn't really work. There's a low roll. But the 57 Heavy is still on a long reload, but the SU-122 there is a danger. That's a good shot, though. The T-57 Heavy is coming out to help out. Need to focus that SU. Forget the 57 Heavies in one shot. He comes around the corner, which is a big mistake. Straight into the line of fire. Just the SU to go. 6,433 dished out. 1,520 blocked. that was great, wasn't it, Kareem? Really good mastery there. 100,000 credits as well. Oof! 6,641 damage, 5 kills. Really good stuff by Critical Hit or Vibes. And a lot of zeros coming out recently. So, we should have a tournament room. Yes, we do. We're going to jump in. We've got 3 minutes to go. Feast are already here. Waiting for ID. And there you go, at the very top is the real Maddox. We're starting to roll out on Middleburg. This time it's best of 9, guys, so it's the first of 5 wins. Hello, Team Trouble. Hello, Blitz Bias Compilation. What a name. So, looking at Feast. Got Maddox in an IS-4, Boone in an STB-1, Bifrost in an E5, Bruni in a Sheridan. Oh, is it Mysterious? I can't remember if it's Mysterious or... No, Miserable. That's it. Miserable in IS-4, CX in an E5, and Sleeping in an IS-4. TP Tang and WTB G9 on the bench. Team ID are not up and running as of yet. They're in the room. Just not up and running as of yet. Aminet is in the room. Ta-da! Remember, guys, if you're looking for those season coins, you need to log in via the official portal. If you don't do that, you won't get the coins. Aminet Stream is streaming the coins, but there's no good you going to her via YouTube. You must go via the portal, and you must have the window open. If you don't, you won't get it. Simple fact. So we've got 2 minutes or so to go. Looking at looking at Feast here with their game strat, that's probably looking at a B and a C cap strategy with those E5s and the Sheridans going and the Object 140 going up high and the IS4s staying down low. You never really know, though. On the grounds that it's Middleburg, I would have said that because where are they spawning? Well, they're spawning on the north spawn, whereas ID is spawning on the south spawn. So they're probably going to be looking to use those E5s haul down massively up above. It's where the IS4s go is the perturb. Are they going to bum rush the entire show up at C, or are they going to have the E4s take defensive positions, try and do a fast cap with the Sheridan, potentially, on A, rotate out, and then leave the IS4s down there. Looking at ID, they're starting to come into the rooms now. They did this in the last game. Oh, they are in. So we've got Campon in a Sheridan, Yam in a 113, LA in an IS4, Linked in an IS4, Plo in an IS4, Radioactive in a Mouse and Audi S in a 113. That is looking like it's going to be full city with the Sheridan probably trying to get spots up high. The only thing there is I don't know where the 113s are going to go. They may be looking to help out the Sheridan, but we don't know. We will find out in about 20 seconds. This is the final of the lower bracket. The winner of this will go into the grand finals tomorrow. And the loser will be third, basically. So, we're ready. Aminet's ready. The teams are ready. Best of 9 finals, lower bracket. Feast versus ID, which was basically round 1 of Asia. It's all good stuff. So here we go. Maddox, the real Maddox, with the good look have fun, which is his obligatory. He always says it every time. Let's get up high and see where we're going. And yes, I will make the map a bit bigger. There we go. Not too big though. So the IS-4s are not going to the A-cap. The Sheridan of Bruni Magoo is Bruni and Boone. I'm going to call him Bruni and Magoo. Already straight to the C-cap. You can see that the mouse radioactive of ID is dropped straight into the B-cap for a fast cap. Bruni and Magoo are backing out though. The IS-4s are now coming in of Maddox and Sleeping Lion. Campon and Plo are rotating up towards the C-cap area though. Campon getting into the place that everybody likes to get with the Sheridan. So you can try and get rockets moving, and there we go, straight away. But it does not pen. The Sheridan of Bruni has now dropped down and capping on the A-cap, and as you can see here, we've got Bifrost. It's just covering the area there, along with Magoo. The IS-4s, however, have moved right up towards the sea. Maddox taken a good position, although he doesn't really have the gun depression in that tank, let's be honest. Radioactive is trying to move around the church area. Now here comes a push from ID. The IS-4s of Al-A and Linked are pushing through with Game in support. Sleeping Lion getting smacked there, but Campon again is losing a lot of hit points. Sleeping Lion really getting mullered, but Maddox is trying to help out. Plo is coming round along with LDS to take out Sleeping Lion. Sleeping Lion is in a bad way and he goes down. The push continues. They've completely ignored Maddox. Maddox is trying to get shots in as they go round. Campon is coming round to try and help out and take out Maddox. Maddox has not seen him. Maddox has now seen him. And there goes Campon. Campon goes down. Points are now favouring ID. Hit point. Oh, but there goes LDS. This is good stuff from Feast. Are they going to be able to get out Gayam? Gayam is the target. They've lost CX though. And now they've lost Miserable. Gayam does go eventually, but at a great loss. So both teams have lost 3. We're going to go down with Bifrost. Bifrost is having a bit of trouble here with this IS-4 Valet. Plo is also being a pain in the IS-4 there. Maddox is coming in to help out. Maddox gets smacked massively there. That was the mouse coming in. They do get rid of Plo, but Maddox goes down. So now we're looking at who are they going to take out next. It's 3 on 3. Hit points favouring Feast. No, sorry. Hit points favouring ID because of that mouse with 3,000. Bruni, they're trying to focus Linked. Points-wise, ID favoured, but Linked is really getting smacked around. They need to focus Fire Feast. Oh, Bifrost is going to be pushed here by LA, who's on his full hit points almost. Bifrost is now in trouble. He needs to try and get out of there. But he's not going to be able to. The mouse comes around radioactive. He gets a shot into LA, but he's not going to be much longer. There he goes. He's down. It's just Magoo and Bruni left. The 140 of Magoo is being focused now by LA. Magoo needs to try and do something. They need to get rid of Linked if they can. Good shot in there by Bruni. Magoo is getting out of there. Points are in the favour of ID. Hit points are in the favour of ID. We're going to move around to Bruni. Bruni's going to roll out of there. It looks like they're going to try and cap out. Magoo is being chased, however. albeit slowly because they are IS-4s. If they can cap this out, then it will put them in an advantage. Just about. But, as you see there, Radioactive has dropped in. Magoo needs to be careful. LA is coming in. He's avoiding Magoo. He's going to go straight for the A-cap. Oh, the mouse is cap C. The A-cap is being capped. Feast do take the advantage, but it won't be for much longer because they are going to have less caps. LA and Radioactive of ID of protecting those caps. Linked is staying right at the back as expected. That mouse is the pain. He's got a lot of hit points. We're going to roll with Bruni. He's going to look to try and take out Linked. He doesn't know where he is, but he goes down anyway. ID take the game. Wowzers. So you can see there, Camp on again, really getting focused out there. But LA really doing some good stuff. Boone Magoo doing what he could along with Bruni. But they lost, unfortunately, Sleeping Lion quite early. He was rushed a little bit. LA, the mouse, and Linked there really doing the lion's share of the work. So it goes 1-0 to ID. Switching spawn points. Now we've got Feast on the south spawn, ID on the north spawn, a la Rolling Swarm, the man, the myth, the legend, and the only one. Oof. Looking at Feast, Maddox in IS-4, Magoo in an STB-1, Bifrost in IS-4, Bruni in a Sheridan, Miserable in an IS-4, CX in an E5, and Sleeping Lion in a T-22. Shooting across to Team ID, Campon in the Sheridan, Gayam in a 113, LA in an IS-4, Linked in an IS-7, Plo in an IS-4, Radioactive in a T-22, and Audi S in an IS-4. Interesting call there by Feast, not a single mouse. And from this spawn point, they will be looking to fast cap, no doubt, the B cap. Probably expecting something in the C cap, but we don't know. I mean, if there was a mouse there, then yes, I'd understand it, but there isn't. There's 3 fast tanks and a hull down. I don't know. Either way, we'll find out in 5 seconds. So, can Feast level it up? Long way to go yet. But can ID capitalise? ID now really must be feeling very confident after taking over E7 and getting first blood against Feast. Let's get up high into the back. Feast are rotating up towards the C cap with the Sheridan and Bruni probably going to fast cap on B. The whole of ID, however, are heading up. Camp on again, up close and personal, getting to the nice position that the Sheridans do like to get to throw those missiles over. Magoo got smacked a little bit, but so did Camp on. Hit points are favouring ID. B-cap does go, Bruni takes it, Radioactive is dropped down. The IS-7 of Linked is just by the church. So now it's going to be, is there going to be a push from Feast? You can see them lining up. Oh, Maddox bounces. Camp on. Camp on trying to throw those missiles over. We can see here Feast, Miserable coming in the IS-4. They are rotating up to this position. The T-22 Radioactive is going to try and look at trying to steal that B-cap. Feast is just waiting. They're either waiting for the C-cap to pop. You can see what ID are looking to do. ID are thinking that Feast are maybe going to rotate round, but they've changed their mind a little bit, and they've come along the ridges. Campon is keeping Maddox spotted, but the rest of Feast, Boone Magoo is worried about that B cap. Bruni and Boone are overlooking it, however. ID are making a no move as of yet. They're just jostling for position. They're staying pretty much where they are. Campon out on his own trying to do the spot. Bifrost is going to try and drop into the C-cap. Bifrost does drop into the C-cap. It gets reset by Campon in the Sheridan. Now the B-cap is being taken by Radioactive. Oh, Bifrost gets smacked again by Campon. They need to get rid of Campon. And Campon is going to go down. Campon goes. That means they're going to be able to take the C-cap, but they've lost a cap. They are up on points, but they will start losing those points shortly. Now the rest of ID are looking to rotate right around here and push through. KM in the 113, Al A and Audi S in the IS4s are coming in. If we go back down here, though, they are looking to try and take out Linked. The T22 is Sleeping Lion, is trying to focus Linked here. Linked is really getting a blooded nose. Bruni, however, is looking worse for wear. There is nothing down in the city. However, look at ID. ID coming on force now, looking to get into these positions to push onto this C-cap. Audi and Gayem coming round along with LDS, pushing Bifrost. Maddox is still there. Oh, that's a good shot into LA. They're still focusing Bifrost. Bifrost is in trouble. Bifrost really is in trouble. He needs to try and get out of there if he can. The rest of the team are now coming to help out. Miserable comes in to try and help out as well. Bifrost is in serious trouble, however. Bifrost is going to go down here. Boom Magoo is coming in to help out. Bifrost is rolling in, trying to take LDS. LDS is the focus. Bifrost goes down. Oh, but so does LDS. Radioactive goes down as well. I mean, this is good stuff by Feast, but ID are only a few points away. They're not going to do it. They're losing points. ID are going to get it. Wowzers. They win it on caps. Oof. Unbelievable. I really thought Feast had that. Great stuff by ID. You can see damage-wise, even Stevens near his damn it. So, wowzers. I really thought Feast had that, but not going back down when the whole team came back. Bruni maybe should have popped back to the city and maybe should have capped. I hate to say that. I mean, they did their best. I thought they had that. So, ID 2-0. Now moving on to Faust. Don't forget, guys, it's the first of 5 wins. Feast have read it up. We got Maddox in an IS4, Magoo in a 140, Bifrost in IS4, Bruni in a Sheridan, Miserable in an IS4, CX in an E5, Sleeping Lying in the T22. Looking at ID, Campon in a Sheridan, Gayam in a 113, Ale in an IS4, Linked in an IS4, Plo in a 113, Radioactive in a T22, LDS in a 215. So, difficult strats to call on Faust, what with the 4 bases. Looking at the Sheridan, the T22s, and majority, and the 215B there, I'm thinking that idea looking to fast cap, because they are spawning on the south spawn. They're going to be looking to fast cap that D cap, then get up to A, maybe. Whereas Feast, similar type of strat, but fast capping C. We will find out in 5 seconds, however. Feast will be looking to get something out of this. They need to put those 2 losses on Middleburg behind them. They were so close in the last game, apart from the caps. Good focus fire. Losing out on caps, though. Either way, let's get up high into the back. Yeah, the Sheridan and Bruni is heading out towards A. Sleeping Lion is going to give him some cover along with CX. There is going to be a fast cap on C. ID, however, are not heading towards the A. They're going to fast cap B by looks on it. Campon is getting down to the bush. It's a great little bush there that you can spot out on. They are fast capping D. Oh, Campon gets a bit of a blooded nose, but nothing much. Bruni is making his way slowly towards the A cap. So points will start going to Feast first because they fast capped on C. D is now popped. A is being taken. The Sheridan there of Campon moving to try and see if he can get some spots in onto the A cap. He's got Gayam in support along with Plo. Bruni has to get out of there. He's been smacked without capping. He wasn't able to cap. He is pretty much alone. Gayam is now going to look to try and cap. CX has got it covered if he does pop in. Potentially, Gayam has been spotted. Campon has also been spotted. Oh, the missile misses. So Gayam is not trying to... he's just going to go to the ridge, allowing Plo to basically cap out. It's a big rotation here by ID. Not gone through the middle. They're now coming round this side. Now we've got a brawl here between Gayam. Gayam is looking worse for wear. Gayam is getting out of there. So looking at the way the teams have lined up here, but trying to get shots in. T22 bounces. Campon there is going to try and fast cap on B. No, he's not. He's coming around the back. He's looking for Miserable. He's going to try and take C, actually. We'll leave him there and get back over here. This is where the fighting is. A cap has now been taken. Al A is now being shot. But Sleeping Lion runs into the den. Are they going to be able to get rid of LA? Yes, they do. LA is down, but Sleeping Lion is being hurt heavily for that. He did bleed. Miserable. Sleeping Lion goes down. They've both lost a tank each. But more importantly, ID do have the cap points. Feast do have the points on the board, though. Miserable is in trouble now. We're going to face off with Miserable. LA is down. Gayam is gone. Miserable is looking very, very precarious here. Campon takes him out. Feast do get radioactive down, though. They are coming now. They are coming. Feast are coming in en masse. They're going to try and focus Linked. Oops, wrong fingers. Linked and Plo are going to be the focus here. Can they get Plo? Plo is now a one-shot. How he's been left on sort of 5 hit points is beyond me. Plo goes. Campon is still there, so it's 3 on 5. Campon is looking to chase down Bruni. Oh, he misses with the missile. Can Bruni... Oh, the 215B goes down. It's just Campon and Linked. Campon is pretty out of it at the moment. He can't do much. Linked is the focus. You can see there Campon loaded up. He's coming back round to try and help out, but they need to take Linked out before Campon does get round there. That will give them more guns. Campon is coming in to put one into Frost. Oh, they take out Linked, but CX goes down. Campon is last man standing. Boone Magoo is going to try and chase him down in the Object 140. Let's stay with them because they're going to go down in under. Campon, last man standing. I don't think he's going to survive this one. No, he doesn't. Feast, pull one back. Great stuff there by Feast. Really good. Campon doing sterling work, doing as much as he could. You can see there 3,500 damage knocked out. Boone Magoo running around like a crazy thing in the Object 140. Really good stuff. So damage wise, 16,400 for Feast, 13,300 for ID. Switching the spawn points here on Faust. Feast have now got the South spawn, ID the North spawn, Maddox in an IS-4, Magoo in a 140, Bifrost in an IS-4, Bruni in a Sheridan, Miserable in an IS-4, CX in an E5, Sleeping Lion in a T-22. Not much change there. Looking at ID. Campon in a Sheridan, Game in a 113, LA in an IS4, Linked in an IS4, Radioactive in a T22. We're just waiting for Plo and Audi S to ready up. They potentially in 113s. Probably going to see pretty much of a similar strat to what we've just seen. Although, like I keep saying, you just never know with these guys. Unfortunately, they have a habit of taking everybody by surprise. We ourselves will find out in about 40 seconds. At the moment, it's even Stevens on where this could go. Feast will now be looking to capitalise on that win. They clearly liked Faust. ID will be looking to bounce back. This may, however, bring it back to all square. We will see. Time will tell. We've got about 5 seconds before we will find out. Can Feast capitalise on the win? Can they level it back up? ID will not be liking that. They'll be looking to say, no, we want to stop this. Getting up high into the back. As you can see, Feast are looking to fast cap that D cap, whereas ID are looking to fast cap that C cap. Bruni doing the obligatory, going towards the A cap, trying to ready up there. The T22 is sleeping lying, is going to the bush that we saw Campon go into earlier. Looks like Feast may be looking to do a through the town route. Blind shots are going in, and now shots are going in because they have been spotted. Nothing landing as of yet. Feast are now retreating out of the D cap area. Mr. Ball has gone up high, as you can see. We're going to go over and see where ID are lining up, but they may be looking to rotate round towards the A cap area. That's where they're lining up, down on this flank. Campon is going to hug that line there, trying to spot up. He spots up Sleeping Lion. You can see that ID are looking to probably push down the flank towards the A cap, whereas Feast are not rotating the IS4s round. Now Linked is coming in. They are looking to push the A cap. Nobody there from Feast. Radioactive in the T22 is going to drop in. Boone Magoo has said, be careful. Miserable and Bifrost are moving towards the C cap. In fact, the entire Feast team is now moving towards C. We're going to stay up high. B cap Linked has dropped into the B. LA gets a blooded nose, so first blood does go to Feast. You see Campon there coming round in that Sheridan. They are capping the C cap, so points at the moment are favouring ID just about. But Feast, we're all linked. He caps out, but he does get smacked for his troubles. So does LA. C cap is now gone to Feast, so the points will start accumulating and be near as damn it next to no time. Just having a look here where Boom Magoo is. Boom Magoo is right down there, holding that. Campon is rotating again, running around. Now we've got ID looking to go back through their spawn, thinking that that's probably the way to go. So we're going to get up round here. Oh, that's a good shot into Campon. They are rotating in. They're going to try and push now. They're going to try and take the C cap again, which they do. Oh, no, they don't. They've not bothered. The Radioactive is coming straight through. No, they are taking the C cap now. We're going to stay around here if we can. LA gets a real big pummel there. We're going to stay with this fight at the moment because we're going to see a lot of ID team coming up here. LA is the focus. Here comes the rest of ID though, trying to help out, trying to focus Miserable. Miserable is now in trouble. He's got tanks surrounding him. As you can see in the distance there, Gayam, but Miserable goes down first. Gayam is now on 68 hit points. Hit points are favouring Feast, but the base points are favouring ID. Sleeping Lion coming in to help out. Sleeping Lion gets smacked. Sleeping Lion is now in trouble. He needs to get rid of Ale if he can. No, he can't. Ale is surviving this. There goes Sleeping Lion. So they both lost 2 tanks each. They need to focus better, do Feast if they want to capitalise. They need to get rid of Ale if they can. Going over to Bruni, who's just got smacked. No point going there. Back over to here. Points are favouring ID. They've still not been able to get rid of these 2 IS-4s. Maddox is coming down. That's what we were waiting for. Oh, Linked is now a one-shot. Ale is a one-shot. They need to take one of these out. Yes, they do. WZ of LDS is coming down to help out, though. Maddox is on full hit point. CX is coming in to try and take out Ale as well. Ale goes down. It's 3 against 4, but the points are favouring because they've just lost another tank. It's 3 against 3. Can they get rid of LDS? LDS is the focus. They need to get rid of him. Points are favouring ID, but if they can get rid of LDS, it will turn again. Only just though. LDS goes down. Now we're looking at Plo. Radioactive is out there somewhere. Radioactive is up at the back. Plo is now the one being looked at. Plo gets a good shot into Maddox. Tries to side scrape in there. Is Maddox going to be able to get something side on? Yes, he does, but he doesn't finish him off. It's 2 on 2. Oh, ID get it because Radioactive takes out Maddox. Wowzers. Feast there really struggled to take out the 2 IS-4s of Linked and LA. That was their downfall, I think. That was unfortunate. Feast did have control of that, to be fair. But those 2 IS-4s there, LA and Linked, not getting rid of those quickly enough, swang the advantage back over to ID, who take the game. 3-1. Feast playing catch-up. So, switching the spawn points, we're now onto Port Bay, with Feast on the south spawn, ID on the north spawn. Change of meta, Maddox in an IS-4, Magoo in a Leopard 1, Bifrost in an E5, Bruni in a Sheridan, Miserable in a Mouse, CX in a Mouse, Sleeping Lion in an IS-4. Well, those Mouses are definitely going to be going towards that B cap, I would have thought. I don't know what Magoo's going to do. Is he going to get over the river and overlook C, or is he going to go in fast cap A? We will find out shortly. Looking at ID, Campon in a Sheridan, Game in a 113, Ale in an IS-4, Linked in a 215B, Plo in an IS-4, Radioactive in a Mouse, and LDS in a 113. That's probably looking at an A strat. I don't know is the honest answer. I'm trying to think. There's not many hold down tanks there apart from the 215B. I don't think they're going to go for the C strat, but you never know. We will find out, however, in a few moments. Feast need to pull their socks up a little bit. They're struggling here. They're on the back foot. They've lost 2 games that realistically they should have won. ID, however, played really good strats, coolly and calmly. So, let's get up to the back. Sheridan of Bruni and Boom Magoo are heading towards the C cap, with the rest of Feast heading towards the A and the B area. Looking at ID, however, they did change it to a Mouse. Campon is trying to get spots in onto the C cap, which he does. He's not even thinking about getting there. He's just there to spot. The rest of the team are heading towards the A cap with overlook on the B cap. I didn't mean to do that. That was my bad. Sorry, guys. Let's get back up high. I just pressed the wrong button by mistake. Campon has been smacked a little bit, but he does get some shots into Bruni. We'll get back over here for the moment. There's been no pushing. Nobody's taken the caps yet. Bruni is poised. The 215B is there ready. They tries to throw a missile over. The A cap is now going. Al A is dropping into the A cap. He's got radioactive in the mouse behind. Oh, they reset the cap. That was nicely done there. That's made Al A back right out. You can see you got Maddox, Sleeping Lion, the IS-4s just behind the mouse there, Miserable, to give support. Al A really getting troubled. LDS has gone right over to the port area here, trying to get... He can get shots into the A-cap if anything tries to drop in there. Gayam here is overlooking as well. He's got good shots into the A-cap. Radioactive and LA are still where they are. At the moment, points-wise, well, hit points are favouring Feast. Oh, CX gets a smack there. But the hit points are fair and square because nobody's capped anything. Boom Magoo is looking to make a move, however. He's going to go far side, as you can see. Trying to give Bifrost some support as he drops into C. Bifrost will drop in, but Campon is completely rotated. So we're going to get around here because this is where it's going to be happening. Radioactive is going around the side. Campon is looking to try and get into that A-cap. Campon does get into the A-cap. Radioactive is pushed right up. Oh, cap is reset. Campon really does get hurt there. Radioactive gets tracked. Now here's a push. This is a push. They're not even going to bother. They're going to push on Miserable. Miserable is in trouble. He needs support. He is surrounded by all and sundry. Plo has just gone through. Miserable is down. That was a big, big roll into Miserable. Plo is pushed right through onto Sleeping Lion. This is good stuff by ID. This is a good rush. Sleeping Lion has been caught out here. Maddox is there as well, but Sleeping Lion has got it all to play for. They need support. They've got the caps, but they're losing tanks. There goes Miserable. He's gone down. Oh, sorry, Sleeping Lion. Now Maddox is the focus. Oh, that's a good kill there on Campon. Campon is gone in the Sheridan. LA, they need to get rid of LA again. As you can see, LA is a one-shot. Maddox backing right out there. They've got the cap points. They've got the points. They haven't got the HP though. Linked is now pushing in. Completely trying and focus there. CX is coming round. We're going to stay with CX. He's going to get shot by Linked. CX is the focus. CX is about to go down. There he goes. But at the same time, LA does go down. Now they're going to focus Maddox. Maddox is now the focus of attention for ID. We're just going to see Plo at the back. Radioactive at the back there. Radioactive is going to go down shortly. He's a two-shot. Oh, that was a big kill. Linked is down in the 215B. Gayam and Maddox here. Gayam is on full hit points. Maddox is about to go down, I think. I don't think he's going to survive this battle. The E5 of Bifrost not coming in to help. So, it's 2 against 3. Points do favour ID, but they need to get rid of a tank. LDS is going to be the target. They really, what they need to do, they've got to hold on here. If Feast can back off and hold on, the last thing they need, however, is Bifrost getting rushed. Gayam is coming in. He's almost on full HP. You can see there, Magoo in the Leo 1 is trying to get a cap. B-cap is being taken Plo. Bifrost is coming in to try and take out LDS. He does. That does help. Can they hold on? Bifrost is now being focused. He's trying to get out of there. Gayam is trying to focus him down. He goes straight into Plo. Leo, one of Boom Magoo, is dropping into the A-cap. There goes Bifrost. Boom Magoo has got it all to play for. He is a one-shot. He is now going to give that 113 of Gayam a run around. He cannot afford to be taken out. They are 15 points away from victory. 5 points away from victory. They do it at the skin of their teeth. Gayam gets the kill in, but it's too late. That was close. That was really close. Well played, Feast. They lost all their tanks, but they still won. Unlucky there. Gam doing sterling work, really playing his socks off there in the 113. Fantastic tank. 5,515 damage. Really good stuff. Really good stuff by Bifrost as well. Unfortunately, Sleeping Lion was the sacrificial lion there. Let's be fair. So, Port Bay. Feast have brought one back. It's now 3-2. Can Feast level it up? Or can ID bounce back? Switching the spawn points. Feast are now north spawn. ID are now south spawn. Looking at the lineup. Feast going with an IS-4 with Maddox, Magoo in a Leo 1 again, Bifrost in E5, Bruni in a Sheridan, Miserable in a Mouse, CX in a Mouse, Sleeping Lion in IS-4. No change there. Looking at ID, Campon in a Sheridan, Gam in a 113, LA in an IS-4, Linked in an IS-4, Plo in a Mouse, Radioactive in a Mouse, Audi S in a 215B. So an extra mouse popping in for ID. Looking to capitalise from this spawn point. This is going to be a tense match. All to play for. Don't forget, guys, it is best of 9, so it's the first to 5. And at the moment, Feast is still playing catch-up. Anything can happen, however. As we just saw in that game, Bruni holding on, no, sorry, Magoo holding on by the skin of his teeth just to snap the victory on the base points. These games are going either way. I mean, this is wowzers. Exciting stuff, to be fair. Pretty close. So, looking at where they're going to be rolling out. We're probably going to see pretty much the same as we saw last time. Let's get up high and find out. Sheridan and Bruni and the Leo 1 and Magoo. Leo 1 just holding back. Mouse there. The mouses of Miserable and CXX are just going to hold out. The entire ID team are rotating towards the A cap. Feast, therefore, are going to take up defensive positions with CXX overlooking B and Miserable probably overlooking the A cap. Campon is going to try and get into the A cap straight away. CXX is being spotted. So is Plo, though, in the mouse. This is going to allow Bruni to probably drop in. Oh, it's an HE round into CX. Bruni can probably drop into the C cap. He's still waiting, though. That is a good shot into CX there. Again, no caps here. They're just jostling for position. Campon is rotating round. Bruni does drop into C. Campon is on his trail, though. You can see him in the background there, swinging round. CXX, another HE round into CX. Here comes Campon. Let's get over here to see what's going on. Oh, that's a good shot into Campon. Magoo and Bruni here looking to probably chase him down. Campon has got to get out of there. He drops his adrenaline and he drops his boost. But this is a push. ID are pushing Miserable. Miserable is in trouble. He is in trouble. Oh, this is good stuff. Ale has got round the side. Radioactive comes in. There goes Miserable. He is down. CX reacting slowly-ish. CX is now on his own, realistically. They capped the C cap. Now the Mouse of Pro Leaker coming around the back of CX. CX is not going to be much longer. They're going to lose another tank here. Oh, they've not finished CX off yet. Gam has gone down in the 113. They're chasing CX around. Plo is. CX is still hanging in there. He bounces Campon, but he finally goes down. CX is down. Linked is about to go. Linked goes. I got there too slowly. You can see in the background. Oh, LA takes a big shot. Radioactive is now the focus of Bifrost. Bifrost gets a good shot in, but he needs to get out of there. Let's quickly get over here. Magoo is toying with LDS. Oh, Magoo goes down, but Sleeping Lion comes in to try and help out. It's 4 on LA. LA goes down. Plo is looking worse for wear. Can they get rid of LDS? They're gonna the mouse. They need to forget the mouse. There goes LDS. Now they've got to look at Plo. Forget radioactive. Feast are dominating here. They're looking at taking out Plo. Radioactive coming in to help out, but Plo goes. Now the entire radioactive team can focus on radioactive in the mouse. He's got almost all his hit points. He's now down to 1,800. However, look at this. They're just surrounding him, playing with their food. They've got the points. They've got the hit points. They've got the guns on the battlefield. As soon as Bruni loads up, it's all over for radioactive. But no, Sleeping Lion takes him instead. It's been leveled. Oof. Feast. Bringing it back. 18,370 dished out compared to the 13,600 there. Bruni and the Sheridan really working hard. Radioactive doing what he can. They lost Gam really early, which was a blow for them. But you can see there that the two mouses of CX and Miserable were sacrificial lambs, or sacrificial mice, as they say. We now move to Rockfield. The scores are level. We've got Feast on the North Spawn, ID on the South Spawn. ID have readied up first. We've got Campon in an IS-4, Gam in a 113, LA in an IS-4, Linked in an IS-4, Plo in an IS-4, Radioactive in a Sheridan, LDS in a 113. That will probably be an A to B strat, although Gam is staying in a 113. Switching across to Feast now. Maddox in an IS-4, Magoo in a 140, Bifrost in an IS-4, Bruni in a Sheridan, Miserable in an IS-4, CX in an E5, and Sleeping Lion in a T22 medium. They've got some fast tanks there. Don't know if that's going to be difficult to call that strat. The thing about tournaments, the C cap is not the best cap on this map. It's A and B that realistically are the best caps because they're so close to each other. You can get some good haul down and you can do some good stuff, but you just never know with these guys. They have a habit of doing lots of strange things. We ourselves will find out in about 20 odd seconds, so oof, it's all going to be good. So far the games have been very close, swings and roundabouts. Feast will be looking to capitalise, however, on their win. They've now done 3 wins back to back. They'll be looking to take this further. They will now be boosting with confidence after the last 3 games. ID, however, will be scratching their heads saying, where are we going wrong? They've not put a foot wrong realistically, but Feast have just edged it. Let's get up high into the back. Oh, the T22 Sleeping Lion is heading towards C along with Magoo in the 140, with the rest of the team of Feast are heading towards the B and the A cap. Radioactive there in the Sheridan you can see is rotating towards the C cap. He's going to be spotted very quickly, however, with the rest of the team of ID effectively heading for the B and the C cap, A and the B cap, sorry. With Plo in the IS-4 coming in very quickly. That's a big shot into Plo, however. I think that was Bruni with a missile. You can see the rest of ID are coming around. Magoo and Bruni. No, sorry. Yeah, Magoo and Bruni there dropping into the C cap. They're going to fast cap C now. The IS-4s of Campon and Linked are coming up. Going to take a good position overlooking the A cap. Plo and LA forcing their way into the B cap, which they do with ease. Radioactive in the Sheridan coming to help out, so they're looking to get 2 fast caps there, A and B. Feast on the back foot a little bit. Maddox coming in to try and help out with Linked, and he does. Campon not even bothering with the A cap, pushing through. Bifrost takes a good look at this, though. It's a sort of flanking pincer movement by Plo and LA. Magoo and Sleeping Lion are being drawn in so to help out. They're going to get round the back. However, Bifrost is in trouble. Oh, Bifrost is in trouble. Linked is in trouble though. Maddox is in trouble. Can they get rid of Linked? Maddox goes before Linked. Again, they've got to get rid of... Yes, Linked goes down. Maddox has gone though. Oh, and there goes Plo in the IS-4. That's a blow for ID. Bifrost, however, is the next target. Oh, I've lost the buttons. Sorry, my bad. That was my bad. There goes... oh, dearie me, I'm trying to keep up here. It's a brawl. ID losing tanks quickly. Feast have got it between their teeth here. LDS is the next one on the list. There goes LDS, but at the same time CX goes. Campon and LA, the last two standing. We're going to get down with Campon. Campon's on fire. Now it's just LDS. Feast have turned it. Feast have turned it around completely. LA now is on his own. It wasn't LDS, that was my bad again. I'm getting so excited, really sorry guys. LA is about to go. Feast turn it. My god. This is unbelievable. So, 10,000 knocked out by ID, 18,000 by Feast. Feast have turned it massively. Boon Magoo really doing some good work along with Sleeping Lion, rotating around, helping out. The mediums and the lights there of Feast really showing their worth. Unfortunately, they lost Linked and Plo really early. So, Feast, penultimate, one away. One away. Campon looking to turn it around. Sorry, Campon. Team ID looking to turn around. This is exciting stuff, guys. I'm getting all tongue-tied. My bad. So, ID have read it up. Campon, IS-4. Gayam in a 113. LA in an IS-4. Linked in an IS-4. Plo in an IS-4. Radioactive in a Sheridan Audi S in a 113. Switching over to Feast, Maddox in an IS-4, Magoo in a 140, Bifrost in an IS-4, Bruni in a Sheridan, Miserable in an IS-4, CX in an E5, Sleeping Lion in a T22. No changes. So, this could go either way. ID, they were dominating, and all of a sudden, literally, game after game, Feast have turned it. ID needing to stop this rot. We are still on Rockfield. We are switching the spawn points. ID North spawn, Feast South spawn. This could be the last game. Feast are a whisker away from getting into that grand final against Rutnova tomorrow. ID can still spoil Feast's party though. They have been dominating today. They've played, in fact, amazing gameplay, but they've just lost the edge in the last few games. This is exciting stuff, guys. It could go either way. We will now find out in about 10 seconds. I'm not even going to think about the strat. This could be a full-on brawl. Feast could be looking to just dominate like they just did. Let's get up high to the back. Maybe for the last time, maybe not. T22 of Sleeping Lion and Boon Magoo in the 40 heading out to their previous area. Bruni looking to fast cap or fast spot by the B cap. The rest of Feast are heading towards that A cap area. Radioactive in the Sheridan over there. He is the lone man out by C. I'm going to get over here quickly just to see. Nothing's been spotted yet. Boon Magoo is looking to try and drop in. He's got Sleeping Lion with him. We're going to leave that now because ID are now pushing towards the A-cap. Campon getting smacked very early. Oh, that's a big bounce there on LA from the Sheridan of Bruni. They are going to take the C-cap, but Campon does drop into the A-cap. Feast are trying to dislodge him and reset, but they don't manage it. Whereas the C-cap has been reset by Radioactive. Radioactive now running away. There are missiles being thrown across though. A-cap has been reset. Campon is not able to cap it as of yet. You can see that ID. I've taken a similar position to what we had Feast earlier. where Feast have taken up a similar position to what ID had. That C-cap still not taken, so the points will start going to ID first. Campon doing great stuff there to get in. Radioactive really being a pain in the backside over there on the C side. Nothing to worry about at the moment. It's 55 points, plays 300. Feast are going to be looking to make a move at some stage. They're looking to get into that cap. They do get a shot into Radioactive, but they're still not able to cap. Although Bruni is rotating round. Let's get round there very quickly to see what the positions are. Boone Magoo has had to come back. Gam is actually supporting there. There's still no movement on this side of the map. They're not getting into that C cap yet. They're rotating back out of there. ID of taking a Plo has come up to take a better position. The A cap is really what's dominating the game at the moment. Bifrost gets a big smack in the nose there. So hit points are favouring ID. Base points are favouring ID. Now there is tanks on the other side. Bruni and the Sheridan is going to try and get round. They need to take... Bruni gets absolutely smacked. Boone Magoo is now going to drop into C finally. He's going to have Sleeping Lion help him out. So we're going to move away from there for the moment. There's still a standoff over this side. You can see that Radioactive is realistically the only tank over there, although Gam is going to rotate in to help him out. Radioactive takes a big smack from Boone Magoo. Gam is coming in to help out. Radioactive drops down. Gam is coming in. Points are favouring ID along with hit points. We need to get out of there. Not much is going to be going down. There's a rotation from this side, though. They're not even thinking about... They're just going to keep two IS-4s there with the rest of the team rotating round, knowing that the majority of the team of ID are overlooking the A-cap. Maddox and CX coming in to support. Bruni, Sleeping Lion, and Magoo, who are probably looking to try and push this Sheridan of Radioactive. Campon is spotted. Miserable is just making sure that ID still think they're all there. And here comes the push from Feast. They're going to push down onto Radioactive. There's no rotation from ID as of yet. Radioactive is the one that they're focusing on. He's a one-shot. There he goes. That is a blow for ID. Feast have just rotated all the way back. They're overlooking. Now, they're trying to look to get Gam. Plo has dropped down to face off against Miserable. Let's get over there. Miserable's dropped into the B cap. Miserable just holding out there. But no, we're going to leave that because the push is here. The CX could be in trouble. Points are favouring, but Magoo is coming in to help out. They're focusing Gam. Gam is the focus. Points are still favouring Team ID. Hit points are favouring Team ID. Maddox has come to help. They need to get rid of Gam. Yes, Gam goes down. They've got the guns on the table. LDS is the next one. They're trying to get rid of LDS. If they can get rid of LDS, it's going to be a pain. They do get rid of LDS. There's a lot of low hit points out there, though, for Feast. And there goes Miserable. He goes down. Linked is now the target. ID have still got the points, however. There goes Bifrost. That is a good missile into LA. ID are capitalizing on this. Maddox is a one-shot. Bruni is on a reload. Lion is going up there. They're trying to take out Linked. Can they do it? No, they can't. Maddox goes down to LA. Scores are leveled. Really good stuff from ID there. As you can see, more damage dished out by Feast. ID keeping their nerve, playing really good stuff. Maybe the push on the C-cap was a little bit too late for them, but that's why Radioactive was there to make them scratch their heads. So it's even Stevens going into the decider. 4-4, winner takes it all, guys. Whoever wins this game will go into the grand finals. So we have got Feast on the south spawn, ID on the north spawn, Maddox in an IS4, Boone Magoo in a 113, Bfrost in an IS4, Bruni in an STB1, Miserable in a mouse, CX in a mouse, Sleeping Lion in an IS4. Well, those mouses, they'll be looking to capitalise the middle ground of the B area. Looking at ID, Campon in an IS4, Gayem in a T22 medium, LA in a mouse, Linked in an IS4, Plo in a mouse, Radioactive in a mouse, LDS in an IS4. They too are going to be looking for dominating that middle B cap area. This is going to be close. It's too close to call, let's be honest. At the moment, to be honest with you guys, this could go either way, and the tension on both sides must be there. They've got to be nervous, realistically. This is a decider. It is winner take it all. So, who is going to steal it? Feast or ID? ID bouncing back after those straight losses. Feast coming so close in the last game. Let's get up and high for the last time today. Feast are going full on B cap. Bruni and STB1 looking to get over there quickly to stay hauled down and get some spots in. ID are not going to the B area. The mouses are now going to turn in, but the rest of the team are going towards C. Here come STB1 and Bruni there trying to spot up, and he does spot them. Miserable is spotted, so is CX. Let's have a look at what we can see over here. So ID are looking to get into the C-cap, but they don't know what's coming around there. Campon and Linked are thinking they're pretty safe, so they're just going to push straight in. Got the three mouses here just overseeing that B-cap, but Miserable jumps in with CX. They are going to cap out first, and they do. Points will go to Feast first. Miserable pushing round, getting a good position on that corner. C-cap finally goes. Campon in the IS4. This may allow Feast to cap A, but nobody's going there. STB1 is not even bothering. This is going to be a tight game, guys. Gayam rotating back round towards the spawn. The IS4 is pushing through. CX is going to be spotted, and he is, but he spots Campon and Linked and LDS coming round. He is in a good position, side scraping off this corner. Gayam trying to get round the back. Good shots in there. Campon coming in with the IS4 of Linked and LDS. Mouse of Radioactive pushing through, though, into the B-cap. Look at this for a push. The three mouses are going. They're looking to push the mouses out for Feast. IS4s are coming in. Radioactive does get smacked. This is a big push by ID. They're looking to dominate. They get rid of CX. He was all alone. He was pushed heavily. Now Miserable, he manages to keep the B-cap, but he is looking very worse for wear. It's not looking good for Miserable. Oh, that's a big blow. Ale and the mouse goes down. Points are favouring Feast. HP is not favouring Feast, though. Gayam is going to be able to take out Miserable at this rate. Miserable gets a good shot into Radioactive, but Miserable is in trouble. There goes ILDS, though. Miserable is holding on. I'm going to move away from there. There goes Bruni. There goes Miserable. They've got to get rid of Linked. Feast need to get rid of Linked. They need to do it. There he goes. Now they're going to focus Campon. Maddox comes round. Oh, it's so close. They've both lost 3 tanks. Magoo helping out. Magoo getting around the side of Campon. They're going to be able to take out Campon here. We're not going to even bother with Sleeping Lion, who just goes. Bifrost has gone down. They need to get rid of Campon. Campon goes. Sleeping Lion is still holding in, but not long. He goes down. Now it's 2 on 3. Boone Magoo, however, is on all his full hit points. You can see that they're going to try and dominate ID. They want to come around. Boom Magoo is protecting Maddox. He knows that Maddox is a one-shot. They need to hold on. If they can hold on, Feast, they've got this. They lose Maddox. Boom Magoo has got to do it all alone. He needs to take out Radioactive, but Radioactive is being protected by Plo. Can he get Radioactive's bottom plate? No, he bounces. Oh my god. Boone Magoo, can he do it? Can he hold on? Boone Magoo's trying to get out of there. Gayam is chasing him down. And he gets him. ID turn it. Oh my god, there was 70 points left. That was unbelievable. So close. Feast was so close. But those mouses again proving their dominance. Plo doing 5,000 damage. Radioactive doing 4,000 damage. Boom Magoo doing his hardest there. Just couldn't get out of there in time. That was one hell of a final. So, it will go tomorrow to the grand final, which will be ID against Rutanova. That is tomorrow. Feast coming third, losing out on the narrowest of margins, let's be honest. Really good stuff. Close games all the way. Unbelievable. You're not going to get a closer final than that, realistically. Looking quickly over at what's been going on in the Challengers. Grand Finals tomorrow is King against AI Sumo. So that's going to be interesting stuff as well. That is it from us today, guys. You've seen some fantastic stuff. You've seen ID turn it, twist it this way and that as a turny, twisty thing. Unbelievable gameplay. Fantastic gameplay. Feast really didn't put too much wrong at the end there, but ID, those mouses, dominating the meta this season. Really fantastic stuff. You can't fault either team. Both teams doing sterling work. Both teams really pushing the boundaries of gameplay. I don't care what anybody says. You've seen some fantastic gameplay on the Asian server. The Asian server, a lot of people have said that tournament-wise, they're not the best. I can assure you they're getting better. That has been exciting stuff today. And this is the lower bracket. Remember that. And that was equally as exciting as watching Legion in Endgame last week. The other day on EU. Two really good top clans on the EU server. You've just seen two fantastic clans battle it out in the final. It doesn't get much better than this, guys. I like to say that. Any of you naysayers who think that the Asian server is not that great, seriously, this is fantastic stuff. You've seen some fantastic strats. You've seen really good use of meta. And you've seen some terrific gameplay from all the teams today. So I'd just like to say big congratulations for Team ID. You held your nerve. Congratulations on getting through to the grand final tomorrow. Commiserations to Feast, who almost did it. They were so close. So close. But just wasn't to be this time around. So tomorrow, guys, RN versus ID. I will be back tomorrow along with Amunet. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I know I did. I loved every minute of it. Up close and personal, getting to see some fantastic gameplay. I've loved every minute. I hope you did. By all means, drop me a line, drop me a message on Discord or whatever. And until then, guys, I'm going to say my usual stuff. Stay safe out there, have fun on the battlefield, and happy tanking. And what a lovely way to spend a Saturday evening. All of those out there, thank you for watching on YouTube. I know you don't get any season coins from me, so I appreciate it more that you popped over to have a look. Really appreciate that. I've been Fujit. That has been the lower bracket of the Asian Server Professionals final. ID capping it off. They will go tomorrow into the grand final. And until then, I will catch you all later. Bye for now.